Hey guys, Mr. Short Hitter here.
You don't look like a short hitter to me.
This is the Srixon ZXi Max Driver. Now, the new Srixon Driver comes in 3 different models. You have a low spin model, you have the regular ZXi that is pretty much for all around performance, and then you have this Max version that is for maximum forgiveness. And this has the highest launch and also is designed for the slower swing speeds like myself. So we're going to use the Max and just see what we can get out of this. I've got the Ventus Red 6R shaft in here, and this is adjustable up to 1.5 degrees, stronger or weaker. So still have the plastic on this thing. We're going to take this off. Standard Golf Pride wrap grip on here. It's a good looking club. One thing I do notice about this driver is it's a maximum forgiveness driver, but it doesn't have that overwhelmingly large maximum forgiveness shape that you often see in these drivers. This thing is still pretty slick, has a 14-gram weight port in the back. You can change the weights in the back to have different, if you want a lighter weight or a heavier weight. Standard 10.5 degrees. We're going to see what we can get out of this driver. That was a nice high draw there, guys. 202 carry, 14 launch. That 14 degree launch, that's probably about right. Not bad at all. Let's see what kind of ball speed we got out of that one. 128.4. Club speed was 92. It's a pretty high club speed for me. But I like that shot. I like the launch. So same ball flight. That was a tad of a pull. 206 carry, 228 total. So 206 carry, very good. Launch 14 degrees, very good. If I could ever get a ball speed 132, that's a really good ball speed for me too. It even looked a little higher than that 14. I hit both of those balls pretty much in a very similar location. Hit here a little bit out towards the, well, center, but towards the toe. That was lower, but straight. 9.3, just under 200 carry, and that's just because I hit that so low. We see 220 on the total. So these numbers are right in my ballpark. 220 to 230 total is good. 200 carry. If I could ever get a carry over 210, that's really good. So let's see if we can ramp it up just a tad. That was a hook left. 192, 211 total, 12 launch. So we have everything going pretty much straight or left, besides the one that I really hit poorly. Hit a left again. 202, 222. Don't really feel like I would get any more by adding any loft to this. I swiped across that one. That one we're going to add a little more and push it out right. Carry just under 200. Can't see the spin with the Rapsodo, but that one would probably be a little higher on the spin. It's going a little bit lower than I like, so I'm trying to help it in the air a little bit. So I'm going to add 1 degree of loft to this. I'm going to change this driver to other so we can see the difference between the standard loft and the additional 1 degree. Straight with a tad fade. Not a lot of carry there. 192. There it is. Now that one we popped up, so 16,200. Little fade. Got this on the maximum setting, so we're up 1.5 degrees to 12 degrees. We should be able to get a launch here up to that 14-degree area. Struck really well. We're down at 11 still. $12.5. $10.5. All right, guys, so now I think I have to tell you my secret. One of the reasons that I hit the ball fairly straight is I don't really swing for maximum distance. I tee the ball a little bit lower, and teeing it lower causes me to hit down slightly on it instead of hitting on the upswing. If you swing on the upswing, you're going to generate more speed, well, a better launch, and you're going to generally hit it a little further. I don't like doing that because I like to hit the ball as straight as possible. I'm very afraid of hitting the ball out of play. So I'm going to go against my way of thinking, tee the ball a little higher, and see if I can get that launch up. I'm on a big open area, so I don't have to worry about hitting the ball out of play. $13.9, so we got it up to that 14-degree mark. And let's hit one more. Teed higher, swinging a little bit more on the upswing. And I'm hitting them dead left. $12.4. Okay, guys, so let's take a look at the numbers with the Srixon ZXi Max Driver. The first ones that show driver are the ones I hit at the regular setting, and then after that we added 1 and 1.5 degrees, and those will be the orange. So just even looking at the graph, we can see the oranges seem a little bit tighter after adding a little bit of loft. But right off the bat, 201, 206 carry, 14-degree launch, those are pretty good drives right off the bat. Then we had a couple pretty bad drives, 199, 179, and then the launches kind of went down to where they kind of stayed actually, 12 degrees, 12.4, which is on the bottom end of where I would want to launch it. 192, 199 carry, then we hit a really bad one there at 166, and then 201. So our carries were in the mid to upper 90s or 190s there. Then we added 1 degree of loft. We went to 192 carry, launches stayed pretty much the same. 207 was the one that we really hit really well. And the launches 199, 196 for carry, launches around the 10 to 11 degree mark. We got 1 to 12.7. The last 4 or 5 we added a 1.5 degrees of loft, and we still were right around that 11 to 12 degree. So we're on the lower end of our launch window. 193, 198, 199 carry. So those carries are kind of similar to what I get out of my current driver. My final assessment really of this Srixon ZXi Max Driver, you're not going to gain, in my opinion, a bunch of ball speed from hitting this driver. The iFlex face may work as advertised to where it helps with forgiveness on off-center hits. Very forgiving driver that also looks like a player's driver. So I think this is a driver, if you're in the market, especially if you've played Srixon drivers in the past, this is one that would be very much well worth looking at. So if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Mr. Short Hitter, Out.
to go, just play 13.